We are hearing from some cannabis business owners in Maine tonight now that the federal government is trying to quickly reclassify marijuana. The formal process began under former President Joe Biden and has been going on for more than a year. Right now, marijuana is in the same category as heroin, LSD, and ecstasy, which the U.S. Drug Enforcement Agency says all have high potential for abuse and no medical benefit. President Trump recently signed an executive order to move cannabis into a category with lower risk drugs. News Center Maine's Sam Olson spoke with a dispensary owner here in Maine who says this push justifies their work.
That's a good one.
While President Donald Trump's new executive order reinforces a push to reclassify marijuana, nothing has changed yet for cannabis businesses here in Maine. The executive order would pave the way for the Food and Drug Administration to study its medicinal uses.
But we've been anticipating the rescheduling for quite a while.
Atlantic Farm CEO Jackson McLeod says cannabis businesses are constantly adapting to new regulations as the industry matures and evolves. McLeod says when the rescheduling process is eventually complete, businesses will see tax benefits. However, he says it's very unclear how this could impact consumers.
And until that's finalized, it's hard to say what the landscape will look like.
On the business side of things, he says reclassifying marijuana to a Schedule III drug could make it easier to access banks. The American Bankers Association says, as of now, offering banking services to state-authorized cannabis-related businesses is in violation of federal law, despite almost all states having legalized medical cannabis in some form. McLeod says he's only been able to work with local credit unions, but says the switch could make it easier to access traditional lending.
It is a bit of a justification, as we've been out here promoting this plan as a medically beneficial for a long time, but being treated more like a criminal. So there's a real justification in that, in saying that there is a medical benefit to it.
McLeod says the industry over the past decade has had to navigate regulatory changes at both the state and federal level, and this is just another adjustment they'll make when the time comes.
As cannabis operators, we're just head on a swivel, going to adapt and continue to do good work and bring good products to the market.
In Portland, Sam Olson, News Center, Maine.